Welcome back to ExtraHolidayGames. I'm ExtraHoliday, and we are back in the Cathedral Ward where we fought Vicar Amelia. And I did learn what a vicar was at some point between episodes. I think I was probably editing an episode when I looked it up. It's a religious post, and which is basically what I thought. So, yeah, that makes sense. Everything makes sense. Now, it was this way, right? Also, I did not learn whether the word vicarious comes from vicar, though. That's one thing I didn't learn, so. Right, let's go down here. And, ooh, actually, I should have bought more throwing knives because I'm definitely going to use some on the guys down here. Because it really doesn't seem like I can probably see, no. Yeah, I can see one of them. No, that's not, no, that's just rocks. Y'all know who I'm talking about, though. There's these guys with the rifles that are standing up on the cliff. You can't actually reach them. It's kind of lame. But I'll need the knives to kill at least one of them. Like this guy. Hit. Hit. Good stuff. I don't think I can hit this guy. Yeah. So I'll just have to deal with having him around. Hey. Yeah. Ow. Okay. Bad time for the pebble. Yeah, don't worry. Just take your time. Just dodging bullets over here. Hey. Come on. At least I know now that I don't have to counter these guys. I can kill them with one good flurry. Okay. Timing really messed with me there. It's fine. What? Backing up. Hit. Yeah, one of the other things will... One of the other things that I considered when making that feat for Dungeons and Dragons was the idea that that this feat might be good for people who like to get in and get out in the same short time frame. Oh, okay, you're actually stronger than the ones in Hemoctronel. Also, there's this little guy who I thought I had killed before, but okay, he's gone. Maybe he actually does respawn. It's weird. Yeah, so I was considering, how good would this be for people who are try to duck in and out of range of something, because that is something that's possible. That was another play style that I thought, like, oh, maybe I want to do something here, maybe I don't. Okay, so we're back here. And we have, look at this. Okay, maybe I don't look at this here, because again, I'm not convinced that that's a good thing over there. Okay, so we're gonna look at, it was I had the Blood Drunk Hunter, right. Pupil collapse, indicating the onset of the Scourge of Beasts. Hunter who goes drunk with blood is taken by the nightmare, destined to wander forever, engaged in an endless hunt. Its fate, no hunter can escape. There was something about, like, oh, hey, you can go, I swear, there was something about, oh, hey, you can go to this place and do a thing. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna try getting caught by this. Ah, there we go. Okay, this is something. Oh, I'm frenzied. Okay, you just die. Apparently you just die doing that. Or do you? This might actually take us somewhere. That's why I'm saying that. Because it wouldn't be the first time that we died and ended up somewhere new by dying. Oh no. No, we just died. Okay. Well, that's awkward. I could go down there and get my echoes, but I basically found out what I needed to find out there, and that is not the correct way to go. So where the f do I go? Oh man. Trying to think. There was one other thing, I think. Oh yeah, the password for the door. Oh, something about a chapel. Oh, I think maybe. I think I'm gonna maybe try and go back to. Hold on. First, I'm gonna deal with this guy. Ow! Fuck. Okay, is that death? It might be death. If so, I might as well make it easy to retrieve these. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, password. Right. Said something about a chapel. The first place that came to mind for me was the one in Old Yarnum. So I'm going to go back there and see if I can't find some sort of password. Of course, this could also be the place they were talking about, though I don't think so, because... Oh, does he have my echoes? He does, doesn't he? Alright. Guess we'll be a little more careful about it this time. Oh, don't start walking. I'm annoyed. Okay, got my echoes back. I don't really... it wasn't really a ton, so I'm not... Ow. Okay, backing off. Hopefully the frenzy wears off before I die. Oh, very close. Hey, what up, Holmes? Cool. See, it's at this point, where in Dark Souls 3, that I would just be shooting arrows at him. And I'd get to kill him without taking any more damage. But, I don't have that ability in this game. Anywho, what was I doing? I just wanted to get my echoes back. That's really what I wanted. Alright. Even though, again, it wasn't much, but it's what I wanted. Okay, so that area down there was a bust, it would seem. It's not what we were looking for. So let's go back to the dream. And we're going to go back to Old Yarnum and see if maybe we can find a password there. If not, then it could be somewhere else. I think Odin Chapel, maybe? In fact, that's probably the better place to check first. But, we'll see. Tomb of Odin? Oh, it's not Odin Chapel, it's Tomb of Odin. Cathedral Ward or Tomb of Odin? Let's check the Tomb of Odin. Not functioning yet. What? Okay, well that makes me curious. I'm gonna go back there. I want to see what's happening, because why would it not be functioning? Curious. So incredibly curious. Okay, so we're gonna go back. because we want to check on the Tomb of Odin. What was down here again? Nothing? It would seem. Central Yarnum. Right. How do I get to the Tomb of Odin again? I don't think this is where I meant to go. Okay, yeah, this is where we fought the Father Gascoigne. Was the Tomb of Odin before this? Whoops. Drop. Oh, enemy. Oh. Hi. Okay, alright. Interesting. Was not expecting you to be there. Alright. Caught me off guard a little bit, gotta admit. That's a little bit caught off guard. Okay. Well, now I know that person's there. We're going that way, actually. Yeah, a little weird that they didn't put any enemies between these two lamps. Okay, so we'll try this again. Where is that mother trucker hanging out? Oh. Oh, two of them are fighting. Didn't even notice. They don't seem to be doing a lot of damage to each other. In fact, he seemed to do a lot more damage to me. I'm gonna let them fight. I'm pretty sure I get the echoes either way. Jesus, dude, he's already dead. Don't gotta keep shooting. Alright. So this guy is not aggroed yet. I'm gonna grab my echoes. I'm gonna sneak up on him. Sucker. Oh, he's not dead. Now he's dead. Okay. Crow Hunter badge. Neat. Air. That's a rune. Okay, so that's interesting. I believe the Crow Hunter badge should be signifying a hunter of hunters. Ah. Badge of a hunter of hunters who hunts those who have become addled with blood. The badge of the hunter of hunters is quietly passed down from generation to generation, usually to an outsider from the hinterlands. To be entrusted with this cursed badge, one must be strong, resilient to the seduction of blood, and gracious when taking a comrade's life. Okay, and then I believe the badges here are... I can't remember if they're needed for progression. But I do believe they do unlock stuff in this shop. So... Huh. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna move on though, because I still want to check out the Tomb of Odin. Or was that the Tomb of Odin? No, that wasn't the Tomb of Odin, right? That was somewhere else. Right, there's you guys. I'm just gonna ignore you if I can. These guys. Yeah, I don't think this is the way to do them. I don't remember. I don't remember. Maybe I should just go back to the dream. Maybe something will happen there. First I want to kill these guys, for old time's sake. Cool. And, you know, a few extra blood vials. That's pretty nice. And it will probably still be nice next time. Because, as for this episode, that's a wrap. Actually, I think that might have been the Tomb of Odin.